Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the Hyundai Venue. This one is a Limited. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Murdoch Hyundai here in Linden for giving me some time with this Venue. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 1.6-liter four-cylinder that goes through an IVT, fancy name for a CVT if you ask me. Anyways, fuel economy is 29 around town, 32 on the highway, with power outputs being 121 horsepower and then 113 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So this one's finished in denim, which is a fancy name for blue, just like IVT is a fancy name for CVT. But pretty cool color. You can see the turn signal indicators up top. You got the headlights down below, and I like this little element around the headlights. And then you got little stars at the bottom. Kind of reminds me of Spirited Away, if I remember right, the little paper things. But there's the front end. Tire wheel setup is 205 by 55 by 17 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got the silver mixed with the metallic gray. And then this is pretty cool with the fender flares. Another turn signal indicator on the side. White mirror caps, white roof as well. And there's your side profile. Now this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We've got the remote start. And well, you can't see it, but there's a Hyundai logo there on the back. Pretty straightforward. Now, it is a manual hatch, but it does have hydraulic struts, which do most of the work for you. We've got quite a bit of storage space for, again, a very small vehicle here in the back. Like you could fit several duffel bags in the back. Cargo cover built in as well. And if you want more space, just remove the cargo cover, by the way. Anyways, manual again with the closing operation. I like the Venue logo there, it's pretty cool. Taillights again, they've got a fun design. And what's you notice about the Venue here is it's a little bit more exciting than just a regular economy car. Now popping inside, we've got soft touch here where you're actually going to rest your arm. You've got some stitching throughout. And then look at these seats. Again, pizzazz. That is the name of the game here. Cloth in the center, and looks like it's probably vinyl on the sides. Now, there isn't a massive amount of legroom here in the back, but I mean, you just got to straddle the seat a little bit. We've got some USB ports here in the rear. And then because the boxy design, headroom's actually pretty solid. This leads us up front where, again, we've got the soft touch trim down below. All of our window controls here. We've got the adjustments for the mirrors. The mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. And then front seat, that same cool design. It is manually adjustable. See with the stability control there, steering wheel is manually adjustable, and it's pretty cool. Pedals, yeah, pretty normal. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you got soft touch all around, contrasted stitching in the center, practical controls here in the front, including our cruise control. You've got your volume and voice command controls as well, and then just traditional stocks on the back, so they keep things simple. Now with the gauge cluster, it is digital, and you can scroll through and see different bits of info on the car with the different menus. And then you also have the drive mode select here, and it'll turn red in sport. In reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. Decent resolution overall. Infotainment system, quick to respond. Not a huge screen, but you don't need one. Got vents on either side. Physical buttons down below for the radio, also the climate below that. And then we've got our little USB port area, charging area, what we'll call it. Shifter here for the IVT. Got heated seats, drive mode select, some cup holders, parking brake, good storage. Nice trim here on the top. Storage above the glove box. You got the glove box itself. Nice trim here on the dash. We've got a manual mirror dimmer as well, and then no sunroof. So here's our window sticker, 2025 Venue Limited. Total MSRP $25,270, and let's see how it performs. Oh, Venue visibility. Yeah, pretty darn good. Let us set off. This is a very nice car for Hyundai to have in their lineup, being well under $30,000 in today's market. And you know, obviously it's not like it's crazy in any way, being front wheel drive, having a four-cylinder, but it's decent fuel economy, has solid space. I mean, this kind of really is Hyundai's Kia Soul, right? And I think they're actually the same, pretty sure like pretty much the same vehicle. And I like this type of car because I mean, modern cars are huge. And, you know, someone like myself, yeah, I definitely need the space, but there's a lot of people that just don't, right? A car is just an A to B thing, and they'll occasionally take people around, they'll occasionally take stuff around. And so having something like this that's more affordable, that's more practical with the storage space, just makes more sense. Now, I will say suspension's pretty comfortable for an economy car. And that's the thing that's great about modern cars, is pretty much everything is comfortable enough. Obviously, there's a difference between this and like a Mercedes S-Class in terms of ride quality, but it still doesn't, like, I don't get into this and I go, oh man, this is so uncomfortable. Like, it used to be economy cars, like, you had to put up with a bunch of crap. Now, when it comes to acceleration, again, when you got CVT with not a lot of horsepower, 121 horsepower, I mean, this is probably the Mitsubishi Mirage is going away. So I think this might be the lowest horsepower car in the US market now, that the Mitsubishi Mirage is done. So, yeah, that's a fun award. We have the slowest car that you could buy brand new. It's not that bad. I mean, you do have to rev it out, though. That's something you have to get used to. And that's something I thought about, is I wonder if these like these low horsepower 4-cylinders with CVTs, I wonder if the reason why some of them will have issues is because they have to be under so much stress all the time to get up and accelerate. Just something to think about. Because I think about when I drive like we've got a Land Cruiser, it's got a big V8, and it's like you barely go above 2,000 RPMs ever. And this, you know, just on a regular road, you're gonna go well above that. So just an interesting thing I've noticed. Yeah, see, look, that was almost 4,000 RPMs. Just right there. But yeah, for the category this is in, it's great. And the most important thing, in my opinion, is the affordability aspect of this. You know, and pretty much anyone with a job, well, some jobs wouldn't be able to afford this, but most people with a job would be able to afford this. Because, I mean, okay, you take this, you do a 60, 72 month loan. Some people are doing 84 months pretty regularly nowadays. Not recommending that, but some people do. Anyways, 60, 72 month loan, mid 20,000s, and you can get a more affordable version of this too. But yeah, I mean, your car payment, I mean, it depends on your credit and everything, but you're probably looking at like a $400 or $500 a month, which it's not dirt cheap by any means, but in today's economy, that ain't bad. I mean, when I talk to most people that work at car dealerships, they're telling me people are regularly leaving with over $1,000 a month in car payment. Regularly. Like, that's the norm nowadays. So, yeah, something like this, just several $100 plus car insurance. And I wonder how much car insurance is on something like this. I imagine, being a small vehicle, it's not that expensive, brand new. It's probably not as expensive to insure as a lot of the other cars. So let me guys think about the Venue, but I think this is a great little affordable runaround car. And yeah, especially if you don't have kids, not married, and even if you're married, if you don't have kids, this is great space wise. So let me know your thoughts.